Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I'm Melinda Patterson. Welcome to Essence Table Talk. We have a 30-minute show for you, and we're so happy you're out there watching. We're going to empower you with some information that might help you live your life a little better. I have a wonderful, wonderful co-host here.
Kimberly Anthony.
Yes, and Kimberly, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Myself, well, I'm a registered nurse. I've been a registered nurse for over 25 years. I have 30 plus years of military experience, which is wonderful as a nurse. I love nursing. That's one of my passions, helping people and working with people.
Great.
I also teach as an educator. I educate at Concord Career College. It's a wonderful college to work, wonderful weird place to start for your nursing career.
So there is no retirement for you.
No, I'm retired. I'm retired, but I stay busy. I stay busy doing extras. I love doing extras. Yes. I love helping my community. That's what I do. I think God blessed me with that, and that's what I do.
That's wonderful. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, it's so nice to be with you. And we have some wonderful guests today.
We have 3 wonderful guests.
Yes. And sitting next to you is a beautiful lady. Yes. Tell us your name and a little bit about yourself.
My name is Faye Naoufal. I'm with Century Flooring and Decor. I lived in Rialto for a good 12 years. And we have a business in downtown Rialto for almost 37 and a half years.
Wow.
Like a year and a half from now will be 40.
Oh, wow.
All in Rialto downtown.
Yes.
We enjoyed it over the years. We raised 4 beautiful, successful children, and still here.
Oh,
wonderful.
Good. So your business is called Century Flooring and Decor?
Century Flooring and Decor, just downtown.
Yes, and you know what? I went there one day when you had an event. Oh, that was a beautiful place.
Yes, I hope everyone will come like you and see it.
Yes. We'll talk a little more about that, okay? Yes. And sitting next to you is a wonderful person. Please, your name?
I'm Pastor Harry Lee Bratton of Greater Faith Grace Bible Church in the city of Rialto, California. I've been pastoring there since 2003.
Okay. And tell us, I know that you're a pastor, but you have a lot of ministries, right?
We have a few ministries.
What is a ministry, number one? Tell the public. The viewer may not know.
Right.
It's reaching souls for Jesus Christ. That's number one.
Okay.
That's number one. Preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. That's number one ministry. Everything else flows from that right there. Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
But things we do, other things we do a lot of things like we have a food ministry, we have a homeless compassion ministry, we have a grief share ministry, we have a ministry for kids, youth, things like coming up, things like that. Yeah. So we're trying to do a few things, community. Yeah.
And I understand you have a prayer ministry too.
We have a prayer ministry. Yes, we do have a prayer ministry. We have a multimedia ministry.
Do you have a health ministry yet?
No, but not per se. But what we do is we basically put on health fair. We had a health fair last week. It was on a Monday. Oh, nice. It was off the chain. It was really fantastic.
Did you hear he said off the chain?
Off the chain, yeah. Off a big chain.
A big chain. Jesus chain.
Great.
Yes, we do that right there. We have a Glow Women's Ministry at the church.
Oh, wonderful.
So we do
a lot of good things.
And we just try to reach out to a community and do what's necessary. We have park rallies, things like that, give a lot of free gifts. And just trying to really spread the love of Jesus Christ and let people know that there's a God who loves them.
And the community,
who came to Christ to die for their sins and rise again from the dead. So we just want people to know who Jesus Christ is. And we have many ministers' avenue to get them through the front door.
And what is the address to your church?
Address is 249 East Randall Avenue between Riverside and Sycamore Street. And our website is www.gfgbcrialto.org. Rialto.
I'm sure they got it. If not, they can rewind and
Rewind. But
Thank you for being here, Pastor Bratton.
It's an honor and pleasure to be here. Yes.
Thank you.
It's
a
joy.
This is going to be fun. And sitting next to you is a wonderful man that I've seen some of his work, and I've heard a lot about his work. So please tell us who you are.
My name is Jay Guillen. I'm a part of the ministry. I've been involved with nonprofit projects, building churches, starting churches, other nations, this nation, men's homes, women's homes. Worked with summer camps for a number of
nice.
years, and, as Christian camping as well as other nonprofits, boys, and just doing the work with the homeless here in this area.
What do you do with the homeless?
We go out and give them backpacks. We encourage them, let them know.
What's in the backpack?
Backpacks. We have resources. If they need help, we talk to them and tell them, hey, we got phones that are available for you. We tell them there's resources here that they can get help. We also
I see that?
we also connect with them personally and tell them, hey, we got phone numbers direct to us that
Right,
we
right.
can
Direct
come and help you when
resources.
you're. Quite a few people are willing to just be personal with them.
And,
let them
it's
know they're not-
bilingual too, right? Yeah, I
Yes,
see that.
yes, quite often.
It's wonderful. And there's a lot mental health number, domestic violence,
Wow.
veterans resources. Oh my goodness, you guys do a good job.
That's great.
Yes.
As a veteran myself, I just love that. I think you're doing a great, wonderful job. That's great.
That's great. That's great. Now, you also do, I hear, construction.
Yeah, I have a small business,
Uh-huh.
general home repair, and it's a way to get young men skilled.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Young ladies
So
too.
you're kind of a mentor.
Just young ladies also.
I specialize in teaching young ladies. I do roofs at times, and I have young ladies that get up on the roofs
Yes.
and help me
Good.
do
Good.
whatever it is. But yes, exactly. Not everybody's cookie cutter, and
Right.
there's young ladies that like to go out and
They
do
do.
work. And
Yeah. I saw someone in your truck the other day, and she had a cap on and a T-shirt, and she looked like she had been working.
yes.
Yes, yes.
She
And that
spent
was
the
good.
whole weekend. We had
Nice.
we had a church rally. We had to fix up the church and make it look pretty. And then we had Mother's Day. We had to get ready for the Mother's Day
Yeah,
event.
yeah.
Then
so
we had a
that's
health
when he
fair.
brings the help in, right?
Yes,
And
yes,
teach them how to do things. I saw one girl and a gentleman painting a fence at your church.
yes. So we put them to work and
Oh, that's
what
great.
needs to be done.
That's great.
Sometimes we give them a skill saw and a drill, and we teach them.
So,
the right way
but
to use
what
it.
are the challenges in a business? I know that you have a business. You have a business.
Yes.
What are some of the challenges that you have in dealing with people? And, let's say now that the economy is a little bit not too great, how do you deal with customers that complain about prices? Do you let them know that the product itself is costing you more as well?
It's about sometimes the media plays a big role in changing or the customer's mood.
Oh, okay.
More than the customer walking in and explaining to them. They got that phobia from prices more than it is. But when they come to the showroom and we explain to them, they kind of understand too. But the rise of the prices compared to the amount, okay, I'm gonna spend $1,000 on my product, it's gonna be $1,025 or $1,075, $100 more. The idea in their head is more than that.
Right. And you said your prices are better
Yeah,
than
and it's my
the other- the
prices,
other
and
places.
I mean, small business, small corporation.
Yes.
It's different than walking to Costco, Home Depot, Lowe's, and Carpet Empire, and shopping for these things. Like the saving, it's huge. The saving it starts from 25% up to 50%. Sometimes my customer, they're like I said, jaw dropping. Oh my God, I'm saving thousands.
Nice. And you're also a designer. Tell us
I
about some of the
do.
things that you design.
Yes, I come to the home. I work with the customer.
Nice.
It's free of charge. I'll help. I'll look at the house, the color. I ask what they like, what the color they like, and then I'll put the color what they like with something that it goes with it. It's not. Do you
So
like?
you get to meet the person, understand
Yes.
a person, and then you design
Accordingly,
according to
yes.
their personality.
I meet
and things
some
like
of what they like with what
Yes.
it goes with
Okay.
what they like.
Wonderful.
So that they feel comfortable and we'll blend colors together, product. I look at the house, how much we can put in. It can look beautiful and nice.
right.
We don't have to go in the most expensive, and
Right.
it's still beautiful.
I love
Yes.
and I love colors. So
Yes.
or just bright colors. I love colors.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you've been an owner how many years again?
Since 1987.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So it's called Century Flooring and Decor. And you're located right downtown Rialto.
Yes, just right next to Dairy Queen. Everybody knows
Dairy
Dairy
Queen.
Yeah, come and shop and go
and
for
then
ice
we'll
cream.
get a cone. That's wonderful. So, Jay, tell me a little more. Do you mind telling us a little more about some of the things you do and why do you do it?
Okay.
What is the need?
There's a huge need for people to be connected with other people as well. The homeless feel like they're disconnected.
Why do they get homeless, unhoused? Why do they get to that position?
Okay, so I can't say I have the stats
No.
but from my work goes out, the dollar, like what she's saying, may not be worth as much as it was at one time, and it may not go as far as it did. And sometimes the bills don't decline when the value of the dollar does.
Yeah.
So now you're making this much and you committed to it, and it's only worth this much,
Right.
which could be 30%, could be 15%, could be whatever it is.
So it's not just people that lose their job, though. Is it people that are kind of lost in the world of, let's say, drinking and domestic violence, or, are those people that just run away and live under a bridge?
Okay, so life has its challenges.
Yes.
And sometimes it's easier to check out than to face the challenges. And you cannot face them by numbing yourself with alcohol, drugs, lifestyle, whatever it is. And then you end up not paying bills because you're supplying you're supplying a need in your life to numb the pain or the challenge is too big in front of you. So there's multiple different reasons of why people end up homeless. PTSD. People
PTSD is a big one.
You can have an episode. You can have physical challenges. So
They start to self-medicate themselves on
Now-
other things that they shouldn't be medicating themselves.
self-medication, exactly. We go into that for another hour.
Right,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. So
Self-medication.
let's not go, that we only have a half-hour show
Right.
here. This we have a part 2 coming up, right?
Yeah, there has to be a part
However,
two, yeah.
I know individuals out there, once they get this backpack that you give,
Yes.
there's resources in there,
Yes.
like you showed us right now, and there's food there, right?
Yeah. Well,
What do you
we-
put
we-
in those backpacks?
Well,
again?
there's waters and there's snacks and there's granola bars and then we generally take out some sandwiches or some pizza for them as well. And,
Nice.
And we feed them, but
Yeah.
we're there to encourage them, talk to them, let them know, hey, give us a call, we'll show up for you. And personal service is real important in the business world. What she was saying is she has personal service. What I was hearing for people, and people can trust you when they know you. And so that's what 40 years of experience she's learned, and I've learned in 15 years of my own business, that people like when you answer the phone. You're doing work and you answer the phone. It's not a machine. It's not a recording. And whether it's good news or bad news,
I love that.
You got a
I
human.
love that
You
one.
got a human being.
person, a
Yeah,
human being.
I was trying to cancel a room because I erroneously booked another room, for Saturday, and I had to talk to a computer.
Right.
And the
And then you
computer
talked
wouldn't
about 5
cancel
minutes.
it.
Right.
No, I waited about an hour with 3 different phone calls. Yeah. And talking to a human being.
it makes a difference.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference.
She'll go to your home, which gives her business a value. I go to people's home, I meet them, and then I talk to them, and they get to know me. And then I would believe most 15 years has come from reference, from somebody referring,
Right.
somebody having a good experience. That don't mean all customers are happy. 9 out of 10 are happy. You're doing very well at that level, but not everybody's going to. Some people have.
When they become homeless, the whole family there's
Get
a
affected.
destroyed.
Right.
They get
Yes.
affected. There's an
Yes.
impact, right?
Yes.
Let's say a dad loses his job and then also ends up with PTSD somehow, or he was a veteran
Right.
who came back and doesn't have the capacity to do what he used to do.
So they need resources.
Yeah, with PTSD, let's say. So the whole family's impacted. When he's out there living under the bridge,
Definitely.
and you go out there and you try to help. And Pastor, I see Would you read that to me on his T-shirt?
Connecting our community to Christ.
And what exactly is that meaning to you?
That is our monthly outreach at Joe Sampson Park, where we go out there every second Saturday, starting in about March or April, how the weather
Where's
is.
Joe Sampson's Park
Joe Sampson's on the
located?
corner of Randall and Cactus, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
we go there. We start around April, and we go all the way through November. Every second Saturday, we use about 5 o'clock, about 7 o'clock there. We do a lot of really great things. That we have free. Everything is free
Okay.
because Jesus Christ paid it all.
Yes.
Okay, He
Amen.
paid the price. Okay, so everything
Amen.
is free, and we get a so we go out. We have a free raffle. We got really brand new stuff, Amazon return stuff like that. We got free face painting. We have arts and crafts for the kids. They win like a raffle, things like that, prizes.
I'm sure the kids
they get like a
really enjoy that.
$10 gift card from Dairy Queen. yeah.
Nice.
And
All
also
in
we,
Rialto.
yeah, and also we give out
right next to the
right,
flooring
we give-
company.
we give out a
Yes.
free popcorn, free snow cones, free cotton candy, lots like sometimes give out just lots of good stuff that we give out. Sometimes we give out like diapers also, diapers sometimes and toys and stuff like things like that. So it was a big event right there, and we do that. People just come by.
So how
arts
can
and crafts.
people know what's going on in your church? Your activities? Is there a website or?
I'm glad you asked.
Thank you.
Go to our website again. It's www.gfgbcrealto. That's the best way to get in touch with.
Find out what's going on.
Yes, go to our website. Yeah.
And if you need help,
and
too.
also go to our website. There you could also see all of our. Because you want to come and visit our church, go to the website. You can see all of our past services. You can say, hey, let me check out
wonderful.
that. We watch all of our service for the last 3 or 4 years there. Watch and stuff like, see what it looks like, things like that. Yes, that's all available on the website there. And also you can also on the website. They say I have a talent or a skill. I want to volunteer to serve on the website. You can there's a link there where you can actually I want to serve. Okay, put the link out right there and list your skills and talent. It'll come to me and I can look you up and say, okay, we have a
That
position
is
right.
nice.
and
That's a great idea.
Because a lot of times people
I
they want
really
to
love
serve,
that.
But
you
they
know,
don't know how
know
where
how to
to
Right,
go.
right.
Right, yes,
And they
but
don't know how the avenues or
Yes,
where.
yes, yes.
I like
Yeah,
that.
where's the place
Yes.
I should be
Yeah,
to
because
serve.
somebody might say, hey, I do like working homeless. Okay, well, homeless minute. I do like working kids. Of course, the kids, we have to go to the background and check things
Right.
like kids, youth, things like that, But the opportunity to really come there and serve, like say, the kids, I like multimedia. I like camera and stuff like that. Hey, that's my skill and talent. In fact, we got a young guy, in fact, a next door neighbor. His name is Ian. He's a junior at Rialto
okay.
High School.
High school.
And the other day came because his mom helps with our food program sometimes. He came and he said, look, but Ian wants help out. What can you do? I got just talking. I said, Ian, what do you like to do? Kind of shy. He said, so you like photography, camera? He said, well, I like taking pictures. I said, hey, guess what, Ian? I have a nice Rebel camera.
Yes.
I can
Right.
assign you to be our
Right.
church photographer.
Yes.
A great ministry for him.
Yeah.
Yes.
He said, yeah, I like that. So he's
Yes.
taking charge of it right there.
Yes.
Because I tell people like this, if you desire to do something at our
Yes,
church,
yes.
I will find something for you to
Right,
do
right.
there. Yeah.
And it
So
gives
we'll
their,
make-
your
Just
life a
talking,
value.
yeah.
Yeah, so
So,
we'll
yeah.
make sure that we
Yeah.
put your website on the screen. So make sure our producer gets that.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
So thank you for that. Now, is there anything in particular you want to address today?
Oh, no,
It's been so
anything
much
in
fun.
particular.
I've had so much fun.
I just
Yeah.
love the passion for giving,
Yeah.
passion for helping people.
Yeah.
Because I have that passion too. So
Yeah.
like I said, at Ecclesia, we feed every Wednesday,
Yeah.
every third Wednesday, we give people. We feed them physically and we feed them spiritually. And
Yes.
so we do the same thing. And I volunteer a lot.
Yes,
And it's, I call myself
Yes,
retired,
yes,
right?
yes,
So
yes,
I
yes.
know I'm not retired for the Lord, so I'm always busy.
Yeah,
I'm always busy.
yeah.
Yes. So
You know,
yes.
and Faye, the way you run your business is beautiful too.
Yes, I run it mainly in the showroom most of the time. If I'm late and customers come in, it's ice cream on me.
Yeah.
Because I'm next door. It's like I feel the
Yeah.
refrigerator.
Oh, that
right
is
there.
nice.
Yeah.
Yes, but I visit the customer. I love to visit the house, even though when they come to the showroom, I like to go to their home. I like to see the house. I like
That's
to
a great
help
designer,
them.
actually.
Yes,
Yes.
I love that.
Get to know
yeah.
your.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, some
I thought
things
that only
I
happened
suggest.
in Hollywood or New York or something. It's here in Rialto.
Yes, I'll visit and I'll help and I'll try to save them and with time now over, and probably you can share that with me, you do it so many times. Just by walking to the house, you know how much they need from square footage. You know the budget. You can read your customer.
Yes.
You meet their need for what they want. It's just like I'm different than sending someone from Home Depot who worked in the garden yesterday, go do measurement today. No,
And you develop a personal relationship with the person, with
Yes.
the people, and that makes a big difference.
Big difference.
Yes.
It does. It does.
Yes,
You know,
and,
because if you're going to spend $1, you want to make sure
Yes,
you get the
and
service.
This is their home. They
Yes.
value it. This is one of the most at the time that they spend most
Right,
of their
right.
time when they come tired after work. I tell my customer, I want you to wake up on the weekend and drinking your coffee and look into the floor and say,
Yes.
"Thank you, Faye."
Yeah. So, you know,
Yes.
Century Flooring and Decor sounds like a great place. Like I told you, I did peek in there one day, and I thought it was fabulous.
Thank you.
So, you know,
Thank you.
we, again, tell me the address.
It's 216 South Riverside Avenue
All right.
in Rialto.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So, you know, we're almost done. We have a few minutes left. But, you know, Jay, it's been wonderful having you
thank
here.
you.
So is there anything that we left out with what you do?
Well,
Any events coming up?
Yeah, and I'll give you a couple minutes.
Yeah, we go out to the homeless once a month. We schedule it for the first Saturday of the month. Sometimes we skip a Saturday because we're gathering up our resources, and we go out every other month. We have the park rally, which is we finish the church rally, but it's the main thing is about people. How do we get their attention?
Yes.
The backpack is important, the cosmetics in it, the resources, but talking to people and letting them know that we want to come alongside them.
Right.
And then when they come to the church, pastor gets them and hey, what are people's needs? My small business is geared for the same thing. I get into, and Faye would know this, that we get into our people's lives that we're working with. We care if they have gas
So
money,
it's
care
also
if
developing a relationship with the people.
they've ate last night. Sometimes guys go to work and they haven't ate for a couple of days, but they're out there working hard trying to get that next meal. So there's Christian business would say, hey, find out what the needs are. You know, struggling with marriages, blended families. There's a business part of it, but there's also with my business being a ministry to me. I have a guy one by one sits in the van with me. We go out, start to find out about them, start
That's
to invest.
wonderful.
So it's God's design. You know, where do we learn about financial? We have financial classes at our
Yes,
church at
yes.
times.
Oh, that's important.
But,
Oh, that's very important.
Especially for the younger
Yes.
generation.
Well, this is the financial classes. You have them there at your church?
No, what happens is, yes, and I believe it's supported by your church as well.
Yeah,
or
and
involved
it's a
with
Pathway from Boys to Men.
Pathways from Boys and
Yes,
Men brings
yes.
it. And then they get them financially. Once you can
Right.
stay above water, or at least tread water,
Yeah.
you could be
Yeah.
underwater. And in business, I've been underwater and had to come up for a breath and go back underwater as long as you could, so that you can start a business. Well, you'll never start a business if you're not. There's spiritually strong. There's financially strong, and you have to have the strength to have that business consistently, because profit and loss means some months you're going to lose.
Wow, that's amazing.
You're gonna
Yeah,
lose.
thank
So-
you.
And
Thank
I
you.
love it because you meet people where they are, and you help them
Yeah.
where they are.
Yes,
You don't
yes.
judge.
Yes,
you
and
help
God
them where they
wants us
are.
to keep going,
Yes.
and
Yes.
you'll make
Absolutely.
it. You'll get there.
And that's a great comment. Thank you so much. Now, in closing, Kim, is there a thought that you'd like to share with us?
Just continue to support the community. You guys are doing a wonderful
Yes,
job,
yes,
and
it's very
and
important.
building that relationship is so important, and that trust, and I think that's very important. And
It's so nice to see
Yes.
my customer come to me and they say, we're in Rialto.
Right,
The house, our
right,
house
right,
in
right.
Rialto.
Yes.
I love to serve the whole
Yes.
counties.
Yes.
But when customer walk in and say, our home here in Rialto, I get happy. Like, oh, in Rialto? It's like,
That's
it's
wonderful.
nice.
So thank you. You know, we'll have to go back and visit that business again. Yeah. Century Flooring and Decor.
Welcome
Okay, we'll do
anytime.
that. We'll do that. And Pastor Bratton, is there something you'd like to close with in the next 30 seconds?
I couldn't do it in 30 seconds.
Well, let's see what you can do.
I just want to say something about the homeless. And
Yes.
this is my own observation, and it's not to sound simplistic, but you asked Jay about the question, what caused people homeless? In my observation, I found 3 reasons. By chance, by choice, and by carelessness. I would like to expound, but I don't have time to expound how that works. But that's what I found there. By chance, is it could be losing their job, or it could be mental illness. Okay, that's by carelessness. They just made some bad choice. Okay,
Right.
They
Yes.
spent their money here, and then they got homeless. Okay, and then by choice, those ones say, I just want to be homeless. Leave me alone.
That's their choice.
So by their choice, okay. And the ones by choice, we can't help it. That's their choice. Okay.
Right.
But the ones by chance, you say, had a mental illness, okay, I lost my job. But careless, they basically, I had money, but I spent it here. I
Right.
mismanaged funds, okay.
Mismanaged,
and they got
yes.
homeless. Those ones you can help, okay. But what happened is we tried to help all 3. You can't do all 3. Only do the one by chance, one by careless. Those by choice are the ones your stuff. Give me my stuff. Leave me alone. Give me. I tear it up. No responsibility, no structure, nothing, and you can't help those.
Right.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I'm sure
Okay.
everyone's
Good to know.
got so much out of everything that you guys
And
saying
Jay, how
today.
about yourself? A quick thought.
Just I agree with Pastor. There's some people that don't want help, and we focus on the ones that do want help.
Yes.
But we talk to
Yes.
everybody.
Yeah.
It's
talk
one
to 'em
person
all.
at a time. I always say one person. You can't save the world,
Exactly.
but if you can save one person at a
That's
time.
right.
Right. That's wonderful. It's been a blessing today to have this wonderful show. Wonderful
you.
people.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
us.
so much. Thank you
Thank you
so
for
much.
coming.
And we didn't have a chance to get into a very important subject. I understand that Greater Faith Grace Bible Church is working on building some small houses behind the church. And I think that's amazing. Isn't that right, Pastor?
It's very amazing. We're just kind of exploring stages right now, gather information, looking at all the options, things like that. We have an acre and a half property in the back of our church. We're looking, just going forward in that right. That right now we're just kind of information gathering. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Lots of prayer, lots of asking questions. Because the Bible says in Proverbs 14:11, there's safety in the multitude of counsel. Get advice, counsel, wise counsel before you go forward there. So we're trying to
Right.
just
And
proceed
it's
with caution,
amazing.
looking at all the options. You're not trying to say, okay, not get all things like this. Don't get emotional. Look at all the facts and figures. Okay, so
Wonderful.
and ask all questions possible before you start
Right.
signing your name and stuff like that. Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
it's been
Be
a really
prepared.
hot show today. Hot topics.
Yeah.
Very hot.
Very hot.
Very important topics. All of us had something to share.
Yes.
And I love this show. And the
great
people
hostess
here have been amazing. Thank you, viewers at home. You guys have been great. Thank you so much. I'm Erlinda. And don't forget, this is Essence Table Talk, your television program.